Okay. Just in case, gotta check real quick. Okay. Like 200 frames right here. Still getting 200 frames here. Alright, cool. It is what it is. Oh, wait, no, we're not doing this yet. Haven't done any of these, but I guess we'll do this one. Alright. Time trials first. Okay. Limo. Does this even have a V8 in it? Whoops. The right spot. I just have to set 8 times, so it doesn't really matter. Oh right, I have a controller overlay I gotta put on. Give me 1 second. Alright, cool. I haven't streamed Forza in a hot minute, so that was weird. Okay. Oh, is it a Horizon 5 Zero stream? Maybe. Maybe. How you doing, bud? You studying now still, or just taking a break for Christmas? Merry Christmas and everything, by the way. Belated, I guess. You'll be joining me to celebrate Christmas, the holidays. Very actively right now. Hey, you installed it? Hey, my min FPS is really high now. I was getting CPU bottlenecked, seemed like. Actually, no, it's about the same, actually. I don't know. $130 here. If I turn off, I think I'm hampered by GPU now. So if I turn this off, high, so yeah, I'm gaining like 10, 15 here. Correct. Alright, cool. Sounds good. We'll do that. Do ray tracing. Don't need that. Yeah, have you actually installed it, or are you just trolling me again? But if you join me right now, I'd be happy. That's all I could say. I don't know what else to say about that. I would appreciate it and enjoy your company. They're in 2. Hey. Okay. Time to get you to 10th prestige. Max level. Time.
When I reach but can't reach you. Through the glass you disappear, but your voice still lingers here. We're tethered by invisible threads, like a dream I never left. Though the stars are in between, you still echo in my breath. We're a pulse between two worlds, spinning fast but never hurt. You're the spark I can't contain. In the silence, call my name.
Okay.
Even when
Alright, I gotta focus up.
fights, I still feel
Let's get it done so we can do some open racing.
we're a pulse, you and me, caught in timeless energy.
Well, that's a lot more max frames, that's for sure. Yeah, quick update. I updated my got rid of my PC again. Even though I didn't plan on it. Stumbled upon an opportunity. My mom's converted to a desktop now. So she has like my old CPU, motherboard and everything, plus my old 3090.
But your light won't fade away.
It's like she was looking to upgrade her laptop,
Time can't steal the way you stay.
and I told her to say, hey, it's like we could buy another laptop, or we could build a desktop. It's gonna be like cheaper or like the same exact specs and stuff, and like it's gonna last longer generally because you don't have to worry about the battery and everything. But that's like a battery issue.
You're the spark I can't
Um,
contain. In the silence, call
and then and then she realized because she wasn't as mobile as she was before. When she was in Hong Kong, right, she would bring her laptop out like church and stuff like that to like do like small little lessons and stuff like that, or like presentations. So she really needed a laptop. But now that she's here, she doesn't need a laptop, really. And she'll still have the laptop she currently has, and then that will be like if she needs something on the pinch in a pinch to outside, she'll use that. Then she realized I didn't even have to push her at all. Like she was like, oh yeah, I'll do a desktop. But anyway, back to your question. What I'm running right now, since I basically updated, now I have a 9950X 3D. Of course, that meant like upgrading my like chipset. God, come on. That meant upgrading everything because I would be on a different motherboard. Honestly, this is more like a whimsy upgrade because, as I mentioned, I'm still moving to the States and I'm still not taking my PC with me, so. So, luckily, I mean, now I'm not going quite yet, so I'll get to enjoy this a bit longer, and then I can reconsider whether I want to bring my computer down there. But regardless, now what it means is that if I do come back, then I'm not downgrading in really much. If at all. What am I doing? I'm so rusty. Oh wait, did we get the bug where it's like an insane guy in first? Even though we're highly skilled. That seems like it. Even Vatican can't reach him. You're seriously cooked. Ah, too close to the inside. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait, I sold. Sorry about it. I have to do an extra race after this. I'm rusty, okay? That's my first race back after like 2 weeks. What's the NVIDIA equivalent of that? Oh no, I didn't change my graphics card. I'm still running the 5090. I just changed the CPU. Which necessitates because I moved up to a newer platform. Newer platform, then it's the I have like I needed DDR5, like new RAM, which kind of is sad in the current state. Although I got a decent deal, I found a decent deal online. Like it's still not like original price, but it's like I got like $500 off, basically, compared to like MSRP. So I'm happy with that. I want to take it with me because it may get damaged. Not really. It has nothing to do with the damage bit. It just has like, it's just the fact that I'll have a PC here when I come visit, and I'm planning to visit quite often. Plus, it just is a hassle to deal with that and having to worry about that. Like it's like a huge, heavy thing that I have to like be careful about as well. Like, that's like kind of really secondary. Like I've moved my PC quite a bit in its lifetime. When I was in I went back to Hong Kong for like 2-3 months over the summer. I brought my whole desktop there and everything. So I'm not like, and that was like way more risky because I just checked it in my luggage. So I'm not a stranger to moving. I don't have any problems with it. It's more like the convenience factor of like, hey, let's just not move my setup here so that when I come back, I can come back to my setup. That braking line is so off, it's crazy. Yeah, I just upgraded the CPU. It's, well, hard to upgrade off of a 5090 to be fair. Not like my mom would have needed a 5090. She already is already overkill what she has right now, which is a 3090. She only uses it for Excel and stuff. But I did tell her like if she ever wants to game, sure, her PC is more than capable. If she wants to get into it. She has a 5950X with a 3090 in it. 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah. Now I'm running a 9950 XQD with 64 gigs of RAM and the 5090. 60 FPS native. Isn't that bad? I guess it is. Dude, I like talking about like speaking about like optimization a little bit here. Like I recently found this, like, I think it's Threat Entertainment or something, the YouTube channel, where like he goes deep dive into like how graphics it's rendered and stuff like that, and like this guy just repeatedly trashes Unreal Engine 5, and I'm here for it. Congrats, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's like a little bit of like a serendipity of my mom upgrading or willing to go with a desktop instead of just getting another laptop, and also the fact that I got promoted. Because I like was fully planning initially just to build her a new PC. Then I was like, I'll treat myself for like Christmas and everything now that I got promoted. Like a congrats for that. A little bit of a splurge moment. Yeah, honestly, like logically, I really shouldn't have, because that was the whole point of my previous upgrade. Is that the 5090 was going to be the last upgrade to this PC, and I was going to leave it because I knew I was going to leave the States, you know. But that just means we'll have to make use of this now. You had your first Donaire since coming back yet, or no? Still avoiding it? Oh god, that was a bit close. Okay, say GG's. Get out of here. Donaire believer no more. What? Last few months made that much of a diff? Really? Who are you, bro? You've changed, bud. Fucking pretty much everything I know now. Nice. You can make your own Donairs. There's some decent recipes online that I might end up trying. You even have like the slice looking stuff where they like wrap it in like parchment. So it comes out like like you shaved it. Pretty cool. You cooked Donair meat, even vegan? From the supermarket? I don't know if I trust that, to be fair, over just cooking it yourself. What's cooking yourself like takes more effort. That's cool that you guys get that type of meat. I don't know if it's placebo or if it's just because I haven't played this game in a long time. Everything feels so much smoother after my upgrade. I know it's like a little bit of placebo plus like there's just a knowing. That basically this processor is known to have great 1% lows, so you get way less stuttering. It's not like you guys will notice anything on stream anyway, because it's like a 60 FPS. And this thing will definitely give you 60 FPS, even in my old setup. Has to be mini, right? I have a mini for this? I don't think I actually have a... Do I? Get an off-road mini. Horizon 5 doesn't really push the 5092. Like, yeah, I'm maxed out on everything now, and it's still like 90%. Seems like hovering around, but it's okay-ish. Only complaint is that they put way too much oil in it. I mean, that's the prepackaged stuff, right? Because you can't control it as much. That's it's what makes it good, right? More oil, more flavor. I need rally. This road. Is there dirt?
Your voice still lingers in the air, a ghost of moments we once shared. We were fire, we were
You Grundy. B rally. Seasonal road, no thanks. Oh, there is a ZGC member. Take it for now, I guess. He's also well less stressed now. What'd you do? You just turned on settings or something? Yeah, I've thought about lowering my GPU settings even more now, because now I'm no longer bottlenecked on my CPU. I like can actually gain some performance by running my GPU less. Like turning down the settings, but I'm realizing I only have 144 hertz monitor, so I think I can crank it up though, like 165, but I don't think I care about that difference. Because it's like technically an overclock on the monitor. And like you get like weird colors and stuff like that once you do that. If I remember correctly. I don't know why. I know I made the decision not to run run it at 165 or something when I first got this monitor, but at this point I know there's a reason, I just don't quite remember what it was. I'm like, I didn't really need that little bit extra. 144 to 165 isn't that big a deal. Optimized it better a few updates ago? Oh. Maybe I didn't need to upgrade my CPU at all then. Le mail. Maybe this is all for nothing. Maybe I spent thousands of dollars for nothing. I didn't like cheap out, but I did like not go for top of the line on the motherboard side, because this is not German, my main setup, but also because it's not necessary. Mostly. Cause I ended up with like, this is the first time I'm like, my case has been a limiting factor. This case I haven't, is like 2015 or something, basically. This is like the case I started off with, my first and only case. You have the like the updated, it doesn't have USB type C or anything because it's old. But I couldn't even fit my GPU cooler as designed on it. I went with air cooling because, well, I kind of am forced onto it because the only place I can mount a triple radiator AIO is on the front of the case. I don't want to do that because that ends up like pulling. That's where all my intake is, and that would mean I would only intake hot air, and then my GPU would suffer. Oh my bad. So I would generally would have loved it for it to be on top, but my PC case is too old, and at that point the towers didn't really much support triple radiators on top, because meta back then was or not, people only really needed like double fans, double 120 mil and radiators up top. This only supports up to like double 140 top, so, and the new processor needs more than that, for radiators. I can do that, so I was forced on the CPU, and then like on the CPU cooler, of course, ended up getting like a pretty decent one, but I didn't have enough depth. It's too tall. I had to move one of the fans over. It's like suboptimal, but it's fine. Maybe did they maybe turn off a setting on, like by default or something? Have you checked, or have you checked and you know everything's the same? You just got free performance. I mean, that's nice. On the bright side, you can run Horizon 6 straight away with max settings. Yeah, I mean, especially because they didn't go with a new engine, right? So, if like I would be like a bit more worried if they went like full brand new engine, but they didn't. For Motorsport, so it's the same old engine because it has the same limitations of everything being limited on FPS, and, like timing being done in FPS and all that kind of stuff. So it's like it's just an upgraded form of the engine, and you know. Like, to be fair, I don't think like the graphics got majorly better since Horizon. I like to say like Horizon 3, 2, 4, 5. I don't know if there's like major difference. I think like, especially between 4 and 5, I think that's like pretty plateaued in my opinion. Even when we went back, it's like not something that I was like, oh, this doesn't look as good or something. The only thing I noticed was that the world looked different. Be cold in Canada? What does that have to do with anything? So unless they like, if they like use a brand new engine and like push really hard, like Cyberpunk 2077 hard, I don't think. We're gonna get much like performance diff, much improvement for performance. Worst case scenario, you just turn down settings slightly and still be fine. At the end of the day, this will all have to run on the Xbox One X, Series X, right? So plus they're not they haven't come out with a Pro console to compete with PS5 Pro, so it's not like they're gonna have an improvement there anyway. Yeah, they're not doing that mid-cycle update, upgrade mid-console at all. Sounded hoarse. Oh yeah, I just haven't gotten. I just need some water. I don't have a cold or anything.
Silver smoke across the street.
Wait, there's no
Rhythm in the
blueprint?
way we breathe.
I mean, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Shadow learns to glow. And every
Take it.
sound
Okay.
hear the hum beneath.
I guess like they replace it with the tour. Alright, let me go back to Mexico and then we'll do some stuff.
In this moment
Water time.
in the dark I see you shine. Phantom
Horizon 4. Yeah, I think Horizon 4 definitely. I can't say for certain about Horizon 3 because I haven't gone back and played that anytime recently. But for sure 4, this looks like going back when you baited me into going back for that. I don't see any difference. Like quality wise, of course, like things look different, but 20-year-old car models, but that's only for motorsport, right? That's not a Horizon thing, because these we would have noticed if they actually still used like the old models from like Horizon 1 days. I think the whole internet would be buzzing about that. You know what I mean? The same way that it buzzed for Horizon for Motorsport, and when Gran Turismo 5 or 6 touted like over 1,000 vehicles, and it ended up just being like a bunch of like PSP ports, PS2 ports. I mean, this is all up in the air whether they will do that in the next Horizon. Horizon 5, there's a couple models out that really? What? They wouldn't even have like correct interiors, right? I didn't never notice because I didn't play this game in an interior review like I did in Horizon 3. Just be a die-hard interior review guy. I felt that was immersive. I'm not wrong. It is immersive, but did they like update it though? Is it like pure old, or is it like did they like actually put a interior in? It was 20 years ago that I don't think it would have had an interior, right? Wait. It started her interior view in Horizon 3, if I remember. Not Horizon 3, in Motorsport 3. So if the model is newer than that, then it probably has some type of interior view. I mean, they better. I think they kind of have to. Motors like Forza has such a bad reputation. Like reputation for Forza in general is just bad at the moment.
Does yours still stand?
Buena Esperanza. Wait, where's that?
The softest kind of light. I still see your shadow trace, and I smile at what
Oh, right here.
even when the world goes dark, you'll remain
Oh,
a flicker in the dark.
wait. No way! I crashed.
Flashing lights beneath my skin. Every shadow pulls me
No one takes interior shots. That's why. Oh.
running through a sleepless haze. Every color starts to fade. In the static I remain, drawn to sparks inside the rain. In the pulse I'm burning bright. Every fear turns into light. Gravity won't hold me down. In the storm I'm glory bound. Crimson rays ignite in the endless night. Crimson rays ignite. I am still
You're in for more graphics. This is my most like graphics intensive game I can play at the moment though. I don't play Black Ops, which like hammers everything harder. I haven't bought Black Ops 7, and now that I don't think I will, because nobody's gonna play with zombies with me.
Welcome back, Master Chief.
Back then, I would if there are people that played zombies with me, but there isn't, so I won't.
in the flame. All my scars begin to glow. In the dark, I let it show. In the pulse, I'm burning bright. Every fear turns into light. Gravity won't hold me down. In the storm, I'm glory bound. Crimson rays ignite.
Okay. Go to the house. Imagine if it's TPing to a house that's breaking everything. Okay, no, we're good.
Every cycle has an end.
It's like, looks awesome.
So start again. Never breaking, only
Yeah, actually, maybe Battlefield? People are liking that. Maybe I'll play that. But I still don't have anybody to play with. I think that's the whole issue. It's like nobody I know plays that game. Like, plays these games. Oh, I have to do the Dodge Challenge. I forgot that one. Let me do that. Demon.
flashing lights beneath my skin. Every shadow pulls me in.
18 one, right? Is this one?
Ignite within.
It's 2015. It's 2018. Discord servers find people there. You're like, I hate it. I get it. I did that once.
No resistance, no
Uh,
escape. You're the force I can't replace. I was drifting far from light. In the silence of the night, then you came and changed the tide. Now I'm anchored in your eyes.
I've done that before.
Know how you do this to me.
Finding a group for like Cold War zombies, and even in Black Ops Zombie, in like the recent one, I got some, but
You're my ground.
I don't know. It's just not for me, especially like okay, maybe it's fine if it's for like zombies or whatever, where it's like I really like I would play that by myself in the first place. The problem is like Battlefield, like I would have to buy it and then decide, be like, oh, I'm buying it knowing full well I don't have anybody to play with, and now I'll have to rely on trying to find people to play with, and that's just too much work. It's like, just don't buy the game. If I just had the game and I wanted somebody to play with because my other friends aren't on, then, you know, I could do that. I think my GPU is finally unlocked here. Oh, I have a power bill. Oh wait, you haven't drawn my convoy back. That's fine. You don't care about this bit. Good call, good call. Oh wait, you have to keep it stock. Wait, how do I reset it? Oh, I go to tune. Alright, I guess I did do that again. Sorry, I'm back. I ruined your plan. Johnny Martin, yeah, feel free. Use the man exclamation point gamer tag in chat and it'll pop up my gamer tag and then you can add me. Let me know. He left. I knew that you didn't want to do this. Well, that's convenient, I guess. You just have to relaunch, I guess. But did you full crash or did you just DC? No half measures here. Have you like overclocked or anything? Have you like done any like tinkering on your PC? No? Yeah. S1. What? Man. Cool.
Smoke fades, but I still shine. Carved in heat, reborn in time. Through the fire, through the fire.
I have accepted.
I became the light tonight.
Doesn't say you're online though. You can join my convoy whenever though. It's open. Those play games aren't so graphically demanding. I mean, it's not just that, it just feels good. Hey, what do you have for a CPU? Because generally what ends up happening is that you can underclock your CPU. That's what I do. Oh, did it crash again? Or you just leave? Flatman. You only have premium Game Pass, not Ultimate. That shouldn't mean anything. With the in-game experience. It basically means like if you're underclocked or if you're using AMD and you shift the curve, you get more bang for your buck. Energy wise, you get to save some electricity and things just generally run a bit cooler on the CPU side. On the GPU, of course, like the only form of overclocking you get is, oh no, you can do a curve overclocking, and that generally shifts your that also shifts your power usage. Same. The only you join other people, you joined me though. You did it. I didn't have to invite you at all. It worked. Alright. Do this first. Yeah, so what I would recommend, it's a bit of tinkering. Like, I only do this when you have a bit of time on your hands. Or if you're okay with, okay, sorry, you probably don't like, how many cores is your CPU? Like 8 cores, 6 cores, 8 cores. 8. Okay, so it's gonna take you about an hour. You can use like Ryzen Master. I know people like harp on it, but it just makes things easier. And you can optimize, use the curve optimizer and start like an automatic optimize, and it'll just run on your PC for like an hour. And then it'll give you these numbers that will be way too extreme. That will be way too extreme. So I would like it, like from the get-go at least, you can like lower the amounts by like doing like an across-board like shift. I know like stuff I'm saying right now doesn't make much sense, but I can get into more detail. Like I'll try to explain it a little bit. So like there is an inbuilt sort of like curve that your CPU runs on, which is you know, like at certain clock speeds, like certain like gigahertz values, like at 1000 gigahertz the core needs this much energy, like this certain amount of watts or whatever. And then of course once you get to 2000, maybe you have like double the watts or whatever. It's like there's a curve. Okay, what the curve optimizer does is that it can shift that curve. If you imagine that, oh god, if you imagine that the x-axis, xy, like y is the amount of energy used, and the x is the like clock speed you're targeting or the CPU wants to run at. Basically, you're shifting it so that you're shifting the graph on the x-axis, so the curve on the x-axis, so that you shift it lower, right? So that means essentially you can get to the same clock speed at lower power is what you're doing with the curve optimizer. There's also like a positive offset where you want to get more power but for the same clock speed. That also is something that you can do, but that's generally not recommended, nor does it have any benefit unless you have a really unstable CPU and you just want to generate more heat or whatever. Generally, like the Ryzen Master, the software, it's able to test on, like, it runs a stress test on various values to come up with like the best value it thinks that is stable. Problem is, it's because it's running a stress test, and that's the basically as stable as a computer can get, ironically, with something like this. Because what ends up the issue isn't at max clock what your power usage is, because like you'll have plenty of power, because you know, even if you shift the curve a little bit, you're still running on quite a bit of power, right? The issue is that if you shift the curve, the lower clocks become unstable because it's using too little power. So you'll end up actually having like situations which, like I've experienced before, where like you use the number that they suggest potentially, and then when you're playing when I've been playing chess or just randomly browsing, or my computer just sitting there not doing anything, it crashes because it just doesn't have enough power to, like, for that low amount. So what you can do is that you can then, there's something called an offset that you can make that basically across the board shifts the curve for each core back a little bit depending on the number you put in, so that it makes everything less aggressive. Like, of course, ideally what you want to do, so like there's two things, right? So one, you can do, when you optimize, when I say like it takes an hour, I'm assuming you're doing a per core optimization where it chooses different it can choose different values for each core and test each core individually. There's also like an all cores optimization, which should be faster, but you only get one single value for all the cores. But what I do is I do a per core optimize, so I get per core values, and then you do the offset to fix it, which is an all core offset, so everything gets mixed. Ideally, of course, you want to identify the core that's having issues and then adjust that core's value specifically, but I can't be bothered. I have 16 cores, bro. Maybe you want to do that, but it's hard to even identify the core that's having issues anyway. At least I don't know how to. Maybe there's a way online, like to look at some logs to do it, but I just don't know how to do it. Sorry that I didn't have... Oh, you're in a stock truck? That's okay. As long as you're having fun, we're here to help. We're still winning as a team. We're all good, we're all good. Stock tires in C-Class. I kind of forget about that fact. But anyway, what ends up doing, like, of course, it basically you're undervolting your CPU if you use the power curve optimizer. Even if you don't want to go through the whole hassle of optimizing, you can do a really conservative that generally works for everything. It's just to do like a -5 all core offset just right off the bat, because that is generally acceptable, and then you get, like, I know it's like minimal savings, but that's still slightly less heat, slightly less power use, you know, and you don't have to go through the whole optimization thing. And because you're moving the curve down when you game, it actually means that at the same power you can get higher clocks as long as, and then it's like essentially also an overclock, undervolt and an overclock at the same time, which is kind of nice. That's kind of getting into the weeds of it a little bit. Make sure you're enabling PBO as well. It just makes everything snappier because it means that it allows the CPU to be clocked higher than stock available numbers, PBO. That if you have like a decent-ish cooler, then it'll have some headroom to work with and it'll boost a bit higher than normal. Some motherboards don't have that on by default. I don't think it's supposed to be on by default anyway. That's like a free thing. Like that's basically like it's not even overclocking. It's just like saying like, hey, I have a bit more. I have a decent cooler on. I have enough power from the PSU, my power supply. Feel free to use a bit more power, bro. Looking at the current PC hardware market, maybe it's a good idea to maybe like take this PC down with me to the US, and then when I upgrade, I'll bring this back up here. Because we gotta wait a couple years, essentially, or a year or two for the next Gen 6 and like the next level of CPUs and GPU stuff. Although, to be fair, right now, and then you can wait out the RAM prices potentially. Although with Nvidia, they're like ramping down gaming GPUs production already, so. Look into this. I'm big on conserving energy. Yeah, there you go. Of course, like the stress test and like that test is gonna take a bit of energy to do, but in the grand scheme of things, you'll be using less. I mean, it's stock. Don't worry about it. No worries, no worries. We're here to help.
Every scar became a flame. Every loss still speaks your name. But the light inside my chest taught me how to face the rest. Colors shifting in the rain. Nothing ever stays the same. Through the silence I collide with the after image inside. After image.
I should do this. The CC, I think it's something like that. It's dirt, for sure. I think at B class it doesn't really matter. You have like 21 mil. Hey, you can buy whatever you want basically. Feel free to look at it. I can't, like, annoyingly, apparently I don't have access to the automatic tool anymore. Just sad. Because my processor is like one of those 3D V cache ones, a very like specific with like specific cores, a type of cores with like extra memory on them and stuff like that. It just basically means that they don't want people like it's a bit more sensitive to like power changes and stuff like that, so they lock that away from me. I can still manually do it, but I think they just don't trust in their own automatic solution. Not be too aggressive or whatever, I imagine, but I wish I could go back to that. Although I did still like I did what I told you, which is like go with the conservative. I have like a -5 offset across board, and so far so good. Unless Forza crashing is a sign, but usually if there's an issue with the undervolt, then your whole computer crashes and restarts. Get a blue screen. Also want to like actually go up to win 11 for the end of my time off here. I don't think it actually does much in this scenario. Oh, okay. I think I didn't fully follow you. Yeah, I have a -5. I might push that a little bit harder. I also have to go to Win 11 because it's the only way that the Wi-Fi, I can get Wi-Fi back, even though I don't really use Wi-Fi. I think it has something to do with the Bluetooth driver as well. So I need to go to Win 11 regardless. And then I can finally like clean install Windows once. They're both washable. I think what we need to do... Quick question. Okay. So if you do clean install, I haven't actually ever done this, by the way, of Win. You can like where you don't keep your files or something. Does it erase literally everything from all your drives, or is it just erasing the drive that that Windows is on? I use PCs with one drive so I can't answer. Gotcha. I'll just search it up, I guess. A lot of my games and stuff don't actually live on the original drive, so I don't actually lose much. All my settings and stuff will be lost, but that's generally saved in documents on OneDrive and all that, so should be okay. Probably gonna like lose some stuff as I do it, but I really want a clean install. Kind of crazy. Like my USBs and stuff like that is like, or my network is like, you know the network name you can have on the Wi-Fi or whatever? This has got like the name number 3 on it because I've changed like motherboards 3 times and all that kind of stuff. While on Win 10, actually it doesn't even matter whether it's Win 10, but like I've changed like 3 motherboards, and then each one of them has different like Wi-Fi or whatever. So then it finds it's the same network, but it finds it as different. This is the 3rd one. Same thing for like a bunch of my USB stuff. Where it's like the same exact device because I changed like the motherboard or whatever, then it gets saved as like a duplicate of it. I have a bunch of devices that are unused. There are some probably just sitting there. I think having a clean install would be nice. Instead of just upgrading again or updating.
Drifting through a quiet storm, we were caught differently. Every echo calls my name, different sky, but still the same.
I don't see why would you erase everything on other drives, but yeah, not 100% sure on that. Yeah, I don't think so either, but hopefully not.
Falling out from within, pull me through the night.
All right, another one bites the dust right there. In good progress.
Pull me through the night. Keep my heart inside. Through the dark, I'm unafraid. Every scar a star is made. In the quiet, I'll remain, breathing light through all my pain. Threads of light between
E-class.
whole pieces of who
The best thing I have is this. We'll do it.
Close your eyes, feel the wind. This is where the sky begins. No more walls, no more doubt. Time to let the light break out. I was lost inside the noise, chasing echoes, missing voice. Every turn a question mark, until I followed through the dark. And now I see the colors change, breaking free from yesterday. I hear the call, it's pulling me to where I'm meant to be.
How's League? League's been good. I've been having fun.
No fear, just the
I got to gold pretty quick, which is what I was aiming for, and then now I'm like making my way through gold potentially. Not potentially, that's what I'm kind of aiming for. Kind of want to get into plat this time because it's just an arbitrary goal, to be fair. I just kind of want to do it. It's taking a minute. Wait, no, things are definitely smoother. 100%. I still have way more frames. Doesn't mean I'm any faster, but it feels smoother. Maybe it's just I haven't played this game in a hot minute. And they've just improved it. I'm trip past them. It's kind of crazy, like, looking back on this year, Xbox started off doing really well, like the brand. We're like, oh, they're bringing more stuff like PlayStation and like PC and stuff like that. People were like, oh, Xbox is winning as a company. And then like towards the end of the year, they just kept on adding, making the consoles more expensive and all that kind of stuff. And then like retailers pulled out of keeping their stuff in stock in store. Now they're the bad guys again. They're like raising prices and stuff like that for Game Pass. I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. They're definitely not making money off Game Pass, but raising prices, but and now they're the bad guys. Again. And then Asus has the opposite, where like beginning of was it this year or maybe last year? They were like exposed for being like crap for customer experience. And now people are like hype on them because they're like, oh, we're gonna start making RAM for gamers. All that stuff. People are hype on it again.
shattered glass beneath my feet. Still I dance to my own beat. Every fear just turns to ash. Every fall a lightning flash. And when the night tried to break me, I found the flame burning crazy. In the quiet I ignite. I'm the fire in the night. There's a fire in the silence, rising higher than the violence. Every scar a piece of me, every wound a victory. There's a fire in the silence, breaking chains I'll never hide.
I heard as long as they're up for what? Austin. Keep going. Not really good at it. That's okay. I'm back. Yeah, the physics is running a bit better here. Used to have like potential stutters when I hit something real quick. They just improved it though. It's probably not my CPU that's doing anything special. Nice. Wait, what were we talking about? I kind of forgot, lost my train of thought. What was it? As long as they're affordable, what was we talking about? All right. We're going to the floor, then we go to the bathroom real quick.
Fragments falling from the sky. Memories that said goodbye. We were fire, we were flame, burned our names into the rain. Now the stars are split apart, carrying the weight of broken hearts. But I still feel you in the dark, a fading glow, a distant spark. Every silence calls your name, nothing ever feels the same. Shattered constellations lighting up the night, pieces of a story lost in endless flight. Even in the
Need to practice.
beauty still remains. I'll paint the sky with echoes of
Hey, just keep playing, bro.
shattered constellations.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Benjamin83892. Hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoy streaming it. Welcome. All right, time for tour. Let's see. No, we're not doing this one. I hate buggies. We're waiting. Definitely waiting. We'll wait it out. Wait, but what were we talking about? Affordable? Was the affordable? Oh, wait, I was just talking about Asus. Asus. Yeah, producing RAM.
Galaxies we left behind, scattered dreams across my mind. Though the distance pulls away, I'll find my voice, I'll find the day. And I still feel you in the dark, a fading glow, a distant spark. Every silence calls your name, nothing ever feels the same. Shattered constellations lighting up the night, pieces of a story lost in endless flight. Even in the breaking, beauty still remains. I'll paint the sky with echoes of your name. Shattered constellations, I will make them whole. Turn the fragments into gold. In the ruins I discovered a new world, a new lover. From the ashes I ascend.
See myself buying RAM the foreseeable future.
Yeah. It's gone up like 5 times. 5x. We'll do it. That was good. Like if you go look at like a 64 gig kit or DDR5 now, it's like 1200 Canadian. It's like 1,000 US. Like 900 something, like MSRP now. Used to be like 5 times less than that. I think that's 5x. Yeah, but like RAM's the big one right now.
Dark, I lost my way. No stars, no signs, just shades of gray. But through the storm, I felt a flame calling out, calling my name. I was fading, barely there. Heavy breath and hollow air. But a spark beneath the cold lit a fire I couldn't hold. And even when the nights were long, you were there, a silent song, guiding me through fractured time. Now I rise and I align. You're my light keeper through the waves, through the fever. When the world closed in on me, you were all I couldn't see. You're my light keeper, burning through the dark and deeper. Every shadow lost its fight when you pulled me back to life.
I'm just doing a little bit of something in the background. That's just RAM. Nike? Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, but RAM's the only one that's going up in price. There is like, at least currently, there's like rumors or like, well, not rumors, it's confirmed. Nvidia is going to lower their production of GPUs, so that's going to spike GPU prices as well. Problem with GPUs as well is also, it's also susceptible to RAM price because there's a lot of RAM on it. So that's going to go up. But currently it hasn't yet, if I remember correctly. But it's going to. Like once after the current batch kind of, like it's like the new production ones. Things that have already been introduced, of course, not gonna change, right?
Keeper burning through the dark and deeper. Every shadow lost its fight when you pulled me back to life. voice I play in the static, clear and bright, the one who taught me how to fight.
A class. Anything. Yes, I have. Is there meta? I could try power build just for fun.
Through the neon
Why not?
chasing shadows, chasing one. I was silent in the storm, fractured hearts that can't transform. But the night revealed the key, buried deep inside of me. Every color starts to break, every chain begins to shake. In the silence I can feel something brighter, something real.
Okay. Turning 15, 12 days. Hey! Happy early birthday. In case you don't show up again. But yeah, so those are the two things. CPUs aren't going to change much price-wise because they're not really affected by AI. People aren't really wanting CPUs for AI or anything. Definitely want GPUs though, which is why Nvidia says they're cutting production. AMD hasn't said anything about cutting production, so at least for now. The worry here is that they'll just follow Nvidia's lead because Nvidia's a leader on that side. But I think AMD won't because they have commitments and contracts with like Xbox. Or their consoles, so it's not like they can just straight up say we're gonna produce less now. But of course they can always just say that the consumer PC cars, they lower production. There's nothing we can do about that. Following or Mr. Skill Issue 6. What happened to the first 5? Anyway, skill issue? Wait, thanks. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the stream as much as I enjoy streaming it. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Oh god. Oh, we missed the checkpoint? No way. We were rusty. Again, that's not good. Oh god. Power build's annoying. Ask about the other 5. My bad.
Spinala.
Spinala. 10 minutes to make it to the next one, but
400 meters. Turn left.
when you go washed. Future seems bleak for PC building.
100 meters.
Kind of. I think it's also all comes down to like there's a lot. Okay, I think we have to separate actual PC building and all that kind of stuff, like the actual stuff that matters, versus what people are diverting to AI.
200 meters. Turn right.
There's like two different issues that are occurring. So one, PC building being an issue right now. There's a little bit of that, just for a bit of context.
200 meters. Turn right.
Because like, and it all stems from Nvidia. Because Nvidia also has that GeForce Now thing. You can basically rent like a cloud gaming PC, right? They recently also came out with a new policy where they're limiting people's hours to like 100 for their subscription, even though there was previously no limit. People aren't hype about that because they just it's like pushing people towards like subscription models, and you don't own anything, and they can change policies and kind of stuff like that whenever they want, like what they did with, you know, suddenly adding a cap on playtime. So that's one thing for PC building itself. But everything else, like the RAM prices and cutting down on GPU production, all that stuff, it's clearly driven by companies prioritizing AI, because they're like, Nvidia is like very clearly saying, hey, we want to produce less consumer GPUs, because we're gonna shift all our production capacity to AI chips, AI cards that cost more and sell more to like companies, and then we make way more money on them. And then the same thing happens with RAM, where like a bunch of like Crucial specifically is saying that they're not Crucial, I guess no longer Crucial, but like they're owned by Micron, which is like the manufacturer of like memory chips. And then they have a consumer division called Crucial RAM and Crucial SSDs and stuff like that, that use the memory chips that Micron, their parent company, produces, and then puts it into consumer products and sells them. And then they're saying that they're closing down Crucial. Micron's like, yeah, we're not gonna sell to consumers anymore. We're focusing on corporate/AI. So, and then the RAM pricing going up is because a bunch of AI companies, well, mainly OpenAI, bought up like a bunch of like 80%, I think. Not 80%. I think it's a bit less than that technically. I think like they have basically they basically got like 40 to 50% of a world supply of like RAM, like the pure RAM memory chips. That doesn't mean like actual, like, of course RAM has more than just the memory chips, right? It has like the other stuff, but then they said that they've secured an order for like 40% of the world supply for those chips. Of course, they don't actually have a plan on how they're going to use those chips, and like who's actually going to be cutting those wafers and actually processing them and making the RAM, like the actual RAM. They're saying they have the chips. And the reason why RAM prices went up, like technically, even if you take 40%, there's plenty still to go around. Like it's not supposed to like 5x the prices. The only other issue is that because they did this, everybody else, other companies panicked and started buying up chips themselves. And that's when like most of the supply went away. And the prices started increasing. And all of this because of AI. So most of it is just AI stuff. So PC building in the long term is probably fine, I like to say. Everything is just waiting for the AI bubble to burst. And I think this latest round of like OpenAI spending and all that kind of stuff is going to be the final straw, kind of. Because eventually stocks can't go up consistently. And OpenAI will have to pay for the stuff that they are buying or committed to. Like over $1 trillion worth of commitments or something. Or like AI, like for chips they're buying and all stuff like that. And they're making what, 13 billion maybe? Nowhere near the amount they need. And they're trading in like equity for their company, their private company. It's like a circle jerk of money just passing hands in a circle. Where like Nvidia invests in AI, in OpenAI, and OpenAI then says that they're committed to buying Nvidia chips. Which is dumb. There's just so much money in right now from people's capital. Like a lot of this apparently is like bound to because a lot of big tech companies like Apple, Microsoft, and all that kind of stuff, they tend to like used to put a lot of money out of the US because they don't want to get taxed on it. And apparently like a couple years ago, the US was like, oh, we'll allow you to bring a chunk of that money back for like a lower, like a really low tax rate. Or like a one-time thing, and they did. They had a lot of money, like a lot of cash that they just started, and they don't know what to do with. And then everybody just started dumping it into AI. But once that cash kind of gets burned, and people kind of realize, and I think OpenAI is like the big catalyst of like, hey, it's like not sustainable spending. Then the bubble will burst, and then stuff might return to normal. Hopefully. But yeah. So like PC building itself in the long term is fine, and the next couple years sucks. More than likely. It's dependent on how long the AI hype continues to.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
But AI goes away quick, then things will recover quick. If not, then, you know, it'll be a while. It really depends on when AI, like when investors are believing in it.
Arrive at your destination.
Oh god. Oops. You're in this game? Crash your car? I'd crash my car spectacularly as well. Yeah, it's a tough time, guys. Keep building. I just suck it up and be like, if I'm here and bring this PC down to the US and be like, yeah. Just suck it up and be like, there's no PC at home anymore. Yeah, we made it back. We made it back. We're back in second. I was third. In the podium places. Keep everything in second for now. Oh. Okay. I wasn't gonna make it through that corner. So, a little bit of brakes. I hope everybody's having a good Boxing Day / holiday season right now.
Yours still stay in the quiet of the night. You're the softest kind of light. I still see your shadow trace, and I smile even when the world goes dark. Flicker in the dark.
Alright, so we're done with the tour. All the best, because understeery. True.
As the night turns into day.
Alright. Take on games.
I was running from the rain, carrying the weight of pain, but the silence showed me how I am stronger here and now. Through the fire I will stand, take tomorrow in my hands. From the darkness I will fight, turning shadows into light. Shadows into starlight, we rise, burning brighter in the shadows into starlight. We run, every battle
Yeah, maybe I do that. Maybe I just you take my PC with me. Mayhaps. Then I mean, it's fully upgraded. I'm not gonna get anything better than this. Just get a new case. Whatever.
Shadows into starlight, we rise, burning brighter in the shadows into starlight, we run.
Alternatively, I could. Well, not alternatively at all, actually. Yeah. Maybe look for a smaller case. I could like make it easier to like carry back and forth if I have to. Backstage pass? I don't know. I have everything in the backstage pass. I don't. It's preference. What car you want the most? I'm privileged. I have everything, so it's up to you.
Christmas fall night, but I'm learning broken pieces on the floor. I can't go back anymore. Every fire planted roots within the ground. In the silence, I still hear.
Oh, for sure we go for the alpha. Hey, Bone Boss. Hey, dude, no shame in it. I'm taking this thing.
I thought I'd drown, now they lift me from the ground. Every ending finds a start, carved into my beating heart. In the silence, I still hear, every loss has led me here. Through the shadows, through the flames, I will never be the same. Turn the ashes into rain, wash away the scars and chains. Every tear becomes a song that's been waiting all along. Turn the ashes into
Where's the other guy? Nice, grabbed him. Nice. Nice. Can't be losing to these guys. Can maybe not be AFK, guys?
I was caught inside the storm, shattered lost and torn apart. But the rain flame pulled me back to life again. Every shadow starts to fall, every fear gets lost alone. Hear the
Nice. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Oi. Are you kidding me? Okay, cool. We have such a numbers advantage, we really shouldn't be losing anything. Alright, good stuff.
Every voice is loud and clear. I was drifting in the dark, holding on with fragile sparks. But the storm has shown the way, turning night into the day. Every moment, every scar tells me who we really are. Lift me higher, let me fly, breaking through the falling sky. Through the falling sky, we rise, burning brighter in this light. Through the falling sky, we run, stronger now, we've just begun. Through the falling sky, we rise, every heartbeat unified.
How fast this is. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. I'm pretty sure mine isn't that far behind on that either. I've just been like circling the center because that's generally what I do, but as far this quick, maybe it's okay. Just to circle around outside. Why did people from our team leave? We're definitely winning. I'm being slowed down. Why? What the frick? Dude, I lost all my speed because of that dude. What is he doing? Someway Wolf is literally an NPC, man. You and me just going opposite directions. Oh, they got you. Get him. I'm following the blue car that's following you. No, he sees me. Okay, cool. Are you kidding me? Oh, nice. Ramsey grabbed somebody else's king. I'm to carry this time.
Every scar a guiding star, showing me just who we are. From the dark I found the key. Every wound has set me free. All the walls are crashing down. Every chain is on the ground. Feel the thunder in my veins. I'm alive inside the flames. We rise beyond the flames. Nothing left to hold. Nothing stays the same. We rise.
Oh, why am I getting a countdown?
Stronger than the night. Brighter than the fire. Through the smoke I see it clear. Every doubt has disappeared. In the ashes I remain. But I'll never
All right.
be the same.
Really ran into me after running.
We
The
rise,
fact that is like he doesn't even turn away or anything. He's like just not moving. It's crazy. All right, time for trial.
Set me free. Through the lightning, through the rain, every loss becomes my gain. From the dark I found the flame. Nothing ever stays the same. Feel the pressure start to climb. Every second beating. Lift me higher, let me soar.
Let's do a mini.
Through the skyline breaking fast, every shadow fades at last. In the current I belong, every heartbeat sings the song. Jet stream,
Oh way. This guy didn't leave me any room, but I guess it's my fault for trying for that gap. Annoying. And 200 horsepower under full throttle is under theory. God, really? Nice driving. And he's sabotaging us. So bad. Where's the guy in first? Oh no. Right on him. Lamau, what are you doing? Get in front of it. This is like the easy map, or the easy race, because it's a lot of walls. Everybody that's just like not braking and just slamming into people is doing just fine. We can just go here. And Talia time behind us is doing that. I don't know. Thalia time is thinking that as long as there's enough people that finish high enough, we all win, so doesn't care about getting to Ashley first.
Flashing lights in the
Alright, another one in the books.
Every echo calls my name. Through the noise I find the flame. All my scars begin to glow. In the dark I let it show. In the pulse I'm burning bright. Every fear turns into light. Gravity won't hold me down. In the storm I'm glory bound. Crimson rays ignite. In the endless night. Crimson rays ignite.
We're on the line. It's all good, it's all good. Got you, we got you. Spooby, I gotta be careful of Spooby. That guy just rams into everybody. I think he's all the way in the back though. A bit of an easier track here, it seems. Man, just waiting for the understeer to be over is kind of annoying. That was the cleanest final corner I've had ever. I went so close to the inside there. Almost clipped my mirror probably.
waves in the silence. I can see every spark aligning me. Breaking through. Crystal
Hey, we did it.
clouds we are crystal ball. Light refracts in time and sound. Lost then suddenly found through the
Alright, what's up? What's next? Oh, nothing.
made of shifting skies.
Some opens.
Frozen air beneath the glow. Crystal pulse, I feel you.
Lights fall, colors bend, where the sky and city blend. Every shadow, every flame writes a story in your name. Through the noise I find the spark, guiding me
Okay.
out of the dark. Hold the line, don't fade away. We're the dawn before the day. In your glow I come alive. Every breath electrified. Neon horizon. We're never gone. Neon horizon. We're moving on.
What is that? Oh. Ooh. I wonder if it's possible to make it ZR1 before the ZR Red's available in the game. Oh yeah, twin turbo. Just put a twin turbo on it, right?
Flickers dance beneath the rain. Every loss becomes a game. Running fast, the night's our stage. Every heartbeat turns the page. Hold the line, don't fade away. We're the dawn before the day. In your glow I come alive. Every breath electrified. Neon horizon. We're never gone. Neon horizon. We're moving on. Through the haze we find our place. Chasing colors we can't erase. Even time can't pull apart what's forever in the
One X is also all-wheel drive, I think. The One X has an electric motor, so you probably can't make that in this game, though. ZR1 is just rear drive, twin turbo, right? So. Miley grill. What it is. I never really thought about the grill diff. To be fair.
lights fall, colors bend. Where beginnings never end. Neon horizon.
Hothic, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Ow.
Every shadow turns to flame. Nothing ever stays the same.
Oh, whoops. Civic summon the rain. This tune is so you is crazy. When tail comes around on demand, that's when you know it's a freaking rain tune. Welcome, welcome. Oh god. Okay. Could have been worse. Woo. But Forza tried to take that away from me. Kunis peeking like shockingly good. Yeah, it's fast. It's just hard to control. hungry. Do this and one more playlist, then dip. Alright. Feeling a bit hungry myself. I don't got no food. 1:30. Lunchtime. We're past lunchtime. Whoa. God damn. Bounce got me going crazy. How's everybody doing? Everybody having good holiday time? Everybody got their gifts? Good gifts? That'll be interesting. They allowed like not EV conversions maybe, but like hybrid conversions in the next game. You have like EV torque fill basically. Oh, I forgot the brake there. It's on me. Haven't played this game in a while. At the cost of weight. Holidays were great. What the heck is Boxing Day? Oh, that's that means you're young. Boxing Day it came from the fact that people got all their gifts and unboxed them on Christmas, and then on 26th they throw everything away, the boxes. I think that's the gist of what it is, where people like deal with the boxes on the day after. Others were great though. Hey, that's nice. Yeah, I haven't been at work. I haven't been to work since December 2nd. I had to take all my vacation days, or else I would lose them this year. I was planning to get paid out when I moved to the States, but that didn't happen. Yeah, but people really don't deal with the boxes these days so much because people don't really put their stuff in boxes anymore, like actual presents anymore.
Every moment feels so near, even when you're not here. Through the silence I can see every road leads back to me. Gravity can pull me down when your voice is all I found. I'm weightless, I'm infinite, caught inside your orbit. Burning constellations blazing through the night. Every spark between us setting hearts alight.
Hey, more dirt. There's some Baticums here, of course.
Never fading slow in your arms I finally know. Burning constellations lighting up the air. Every breath reminds me you're always there.
It's only natural.
Across creation, lost in burning constellations. We're not broken, we're not small. We are endless after all. Every shadow disappears when the universe is near. Burning, burning, glowing true. Every star will point to you.
It was remixed, but it runs so well.
Oh, nice. I mean, I think the only complaint, like, I don't think anybody has a complaint about like its performance or anything. It's just the cost, right? Cost proposition is just tough. And that's cool. I kind of want one, but I also know that I won't use it, so. Because I don't use my Switch at all, even it has exclusive games. But definitely, it's cool to be like, think about having a handheld gaming PC, but probably end up not using it. That's awesome, dude. Merry Christmas. Oh, whoops. Go to the Switch. But yeah, because if you're only doing like PC gaming anyway, yeah, then it makes a lot of sense. Doesn't make any sense to go Switch anyway if you're not gonna play those specific games. Because you just get more horsepower. The Switch is really underpowered anyway. Plus you're locked behind an ecosystem. The only like real true competitor that's like way better is the Steam Deck, although the Steam Deck's pretty old now. But it's cheap. I'm like kind of considering it, not as a sort of gaming PC, unless like I really need it for like emulation or whatever. Like really lightweight stuff that's usable, but as a streaming thing, like if I just want to be somewhere else in the house while still playing from my PC, you can use a Steam Deck, right? So that would be like the main use for it. But then I would think about that and I was like, why would I ever do that over just actually being in front of my monitor? It's nicer. Oh, I ended up not doing it. Oh, it's cool though. I'm glad you're having fun though. What's the main thing you play on it on the go? Madden? Arcade racers. Okay, yeah, arcade games are like the best.
Skyline bends, lost in time where nothing
Graphics are easier to run and stuff like that. Is it on PC Game Pass? Yes, so I'm waiting for that. I like that. Not yet, but I will. I'll rank it up.
drift away, lost in skies, I'll stay. Drift away, night becomes the day.
Peak dirt car. Yeah, it's smooth. Feels nice to drive. Oh wait, Rain, would you happen to know if I fresh install Windows but I have multiple drives, does it doesn't delete the files off my other drives, right? Like if I keep games on my other drives, it won't delete those. So I don't have to re-download anything, right? If only Dante were here, Dante would know. Dante fresh installs everything. Once in a while. Things feel so buttery. Okay. What arcade races have you been playing? I respect that racing line too much. Should yeah. Alright. Of course, it's a quick Google search away. I'm curious right now. I want to just like clean install Windows 11 on it, on my PC, because it's going on Win 10 and eventually it'll be on Win 11 regardless. Might as well handle it while I'm on vacation and have the time to deal with it. Gosh, man. All good call. Formula Racers. Ah. Are they like Steam sale stuff, or you just always had them in your library or what? Extra for a while for races with a gift. Ooh. Good gift?
Silence I recover, ashes slowly turn to color. Ashes turn to color, we rise, painted light across the skies. Ashes turn to color, we run, shining brighter than the sun. Ashes turn to color, we rise, every heart purified. Through the dark we will discover. Ashes slowly turn to color. From the gray a world is new. Every shade is breaking through.
X-Drive reminds me of like BMW X-Drive. Even though I don't have one of those. Oh, and also I think potentially Techno's not here, I would tell him, but like I think he might be out of a job. Even though when I say job, I meant like he was potentially I was gonna pay him to get me a 911 GT3 allocation if I ever decided to get one in the US. Apparently in Canada, because of like some luxury tax stuff, it's generally less high demand, apparently. It's easier to get allocations for those rare cars here. For whatever reason. So I've seen people say that they can just walk into a dealer and get one of those, so you might be out of a job. Although you have to pay much higher taxes in Canada, of course. It's all like a dream hoax, anything. Just a dream anyway. Probably not gonna do it. And even if I did, it'd be like I'd have to compare it against US price anyway, and then I can't compare US price right now because of the extended tariffs. I gotta wait until for another 3 years. Hopefully the tariffs go away as they should. Or earlier. I haven't heard about what the courts are saying yet about the tariffs, right? Because there was a whole thing about how it's not constitutional. And if yes, then they could get struck down early. These tariffs. Excuse me. Alright, if you're done, I'll be done as well. All it for this stream. Jeez. Alright, so we're done. That's gonna be it. Let's do one more. Oh, you're right there. Holy crap, 2928. So close to 2999. Let's do one more. Okay.
Falling, drifting high, pieces of me in the sky. Through the glass, I've learned to see the future waiting, calling me. Fading echoes call my name, but I'm not walking back the same.
Uninstall at 2929. Will never be reached, you mean, if it's 2999.
Holding pieces of my heart, every moment broke apart. Still I kept a hidden spark. Now I feel the night unwind, shadows falling far behind.
Of course it's cross country. Anybody play Peak? I haven't made it. I started playing like a couple of weeks ago. A friend invited me. Where's the car I want? Oh, here it is. Good old friend. Don't have friends? Oof. Same. It's a pretty simple game, but
Bit of luck. Difficulty is still high.
maybe it's the time I'm playing, but no meta abusers today. It's daytime for us, for me. Not daytime in other regions. Maybe an maybe players from an eastern country, potentially, you know, might have a bit more meta abuse in their blood. Who knows? Dante. Oh wait, Dante, you must know this. I mean, I freaking Rain already knows, already told me, but just wanted to quick confirm. If I clean install Windows, only the drive that has the OS gets wiped, right? If all my games are on my other drives, it shouldn't delete any of them, right? Do you even have peak range? Yeah, it's cheaper right now. Of course, everything's cheaper right now.
Through the night, when our worlds collide with forever. We're breaking through time. Every heartbeat, yours and mine. In the chaos, love won't sever. We collide with forever. Collide with forever. The stars can't deny. We are infinite tonight. Through the shadows, lost endeavors. We collide with forever. No space can pull away. We'll light the dark, we'll bend the day. Beyond the edge, beyond the never. We collide with forever. In the silence, sparks ignite. We were born to burn this bright. Collide with forever, hearts in fire. Together we survive the night. Pull me
world spins, but I've been found. No resistance, no escape. You're the force I can't replace. I was drifting far from light in the silence of the night.
Wow, these are really new people. What is his? Level 110, 135. Like 2 friends who play peak and they have their own peak groups. Is there a peak group? Just keep playing peak? Honestly, I don't know like what I'll do like after I've made it once. Oh god, both of us forgot about this. Christmas news. People are getting Horizon 5 for Christmas. I feel sorry for them, man. We're getting a 4-year-old game. Wait, is it 4 or 3? Feels bad, man. I have a friend who got to the peak by herself and she just keeps playing with other people anyway. She's not particularly good, but it's not like she's trying to help people get to the top or anything. She just likes it, I guess. Actually, to be fair, I don't think I can say anything because I basically gave my mom 4-year-old computer. Actually, no, that's not true. Processor 4 is 4 years old in the sense that it's came out over 4 years ago, but I think I got it maybe 2-3 years ago. What? The actual processor, so it's not that. We both missed a checkpoint. Lol. Birds of a feather. Missed this one. We're both super rusty. I have less of an excuse because I only stopped for like 2 weeks. Where are you going? Having fun, I see.
Forever pulling me. Sky so bright, the world below. Chasing dreams I've never known. Every step I feel it rise. Hope reflected in my light. Left behind a fading flame. All the voices of blame. Now I'm stronger, now I see. There's no cage around me. When the night pulls me under, I break through like thunder. No chains, no fear, just sound in my ear. Out with the light, leave the shadows far behind. Every heartbeat, every mile takes me closer to the fire. Let it carry me high. I was made to touch the sky. I'll run with the light and never look back this time. Tried to find myself in noise, lost in everyone else's voice. Now the silence sets me free. I hear the rhythm calling me. I won't wait for tomorrow. This path is mine to follow. No more fading slow. I'm ready now to go. I'll run with the light, leave the shadows far behind.
God, CC lies completely. Yeah. Not all dirt is good for rain, apparently.
Every scar a star that shines, proof I made it through the night. Now the sunrise calls my name, and nothing feels the same. Sky so wide and I'm alive. With every step I rise, on with the light, forever in my eyes. Sky so wide and I'm alive. With every step I rise, on
That's maybe. God play. Let me know. I wanna stream these peak adventures. I haven't made it to the top at all. We got close. We died in the volcano once. Oh no, it's this track I just realized. The one that's really dependent on what jumps you get. For the terrain. Whoa, your car's fast. You didn't have time to like give you space. To me, whenever Dante can't make something time-wise, it's always his sister's fault. Or his family's fault. But they have to have him do something. I think he has nothing else to do anyway. Oh, sad one. That would have been cool if it worked. He's the family chauffeur or something. Every time his sister needs a pickup or whatever, it's always him. Online. Ow, are you serious? Freaking pixel there? Never noticed that. You have to wait. I made that mistake all on my own. Oh god. All right, GG's. Streaming tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, later today, basically for me. Tonight. Yeah, probably will be Forza. I'm thinking maybe like I don't want to like do Forza then League then back to Forza or something. So probably another the Forza. But back in the normal time, not this time. Yeah, I'll do another Forza stream. It'll be fun. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Have a great day in general, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you once again to Benjamin83892 earlier, as well as Mr. Skill Issue 6 for the follows. See you guys around. Thanks for the support. And as usual, thanks everybody for dropping by. Hope everybody has a great rest of the Boxing Day or the 27th. There's no day, there's no name for that, but hope everybody has a great day. All right, take care, stay safe, all good stuff. You guys, bye.